Why do you have
fancy curly do?
Now, why do you have hair? What are you doing?
I just said that when I transition from one braid
Mhm.
style,
Yeah,
taking
you didn't
it
say
out,
that. Okay.
taking it down. I said that.
Okay.
And to a new style, I put on my curly coup.
Okay. So when you get
I was getting ready to tell people that my sister's hair tonic that she got her braids.
Yeah, because we getting ready to sell some of
it made this
my
grow
hair
overnight.
Yeah.
Nah.
So when are you getting your hair braided?
Probably Thursday.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lots of news.
And I don't know if we're gonna get through all of this in the time that we have. I know mostly
it's trying to do an
Super
hour,
Bowl.
so
we do a little bit of politics.
Super Bowl for sure.
Big time Super Bowl. Whether you watched it or not, this is our take on it.
Objects being shot out of the sky that nobody cares about. They all care about the Super Bowl.
Was that
every day it was something. I don't even. We
probably to get our attention from Super Bowl. Hey, other countries, we could still,
No, they just know how.
Your air.
They know how small-minded we are. That they could do anything with us. Just put some dancing people in front of us or something, and it'll take our mind off anything. It's kind of like the Matrix. You take the blue pill or the red pill, whatever.
Okay.
More with DDG.
Okay. You have an update there.
But most of it is sports, I think. Most of it is sports.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I saw a few little entertainment things. You had Beyonce and some other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Beyonce.
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
It's not all football, you guys, or sports.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, the sports isn't us talking about sports. It's talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and other things that happen.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So first, I want to talk about the White House offers few answers on the objects that were shot out of the sky. Mm-hmm. So before we start talking about the Super Bowl, is there anybody going to talk about the fact that each day we shooting something out of the sky that's unidentified, and the government's not saying anything about it? They're not telling us what it is. They're not telling us where it came from.
Can they just say
they're not saying anything?
I'm hoping that they just say we're looking into this and we will have information ready to share. Because right now it'll be security, anything that may be a concern.
Yeah,
security risk. What is it?
3 airborne objects in North American airspace were shot from the sky by the American military in a span of 3 days. It was another one that was shot out of Canada, but we shot it because it was like borderline. So really 4. Over the weekend at President Joe Biden's direction, an unprecedented series, which is what I said, this didn't happen on anybody else, an unprecedented series of events that is leading to fresh questions about what exactly is transpiring high in the skies above the U.S. Now, Biden on Monday ordered a new government-wide effort to determine what precisely is happening. And in 4 separate locations, from the frozen waters of Alaska to Carolina, work was underway to collect and analyze debris from shot down objects. But answers about what the objects were, they were from, and what they're doing remain elusive. So we're not saying anything. They're not saying they're not telling anybody anything. But for some reason, it seems like nobody cares. There's not an uproar in America about it
now.
Even though there's major objects being shot out of the sky, unidentified objects.
Just waiting. Oh no.
No, just keep going.
Okay.
Unidentified objects.
Mm-hmm.
So, but nobody's saying anything about it.
I know. I was telling my sister. I know today they had Senator Schumer on, and he's one of my favorites. On the View, and he talked briefly about this situation and that they're looking into, and
make sure your thing is.
That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully. It's not under our thing, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it?
No, go keep going.
Crazy?
Just go.
But he was sharing that there were a few attempts as well, some similar incidents when Trump was in office, and just the fact that not that we're not taking these serious, and I know maybe more information needs to come from our government to make people aware that they're looking into it, whether they're ready to tell us or not. Situations similar to this happened when Trump was in office, but I was telling her, I said, why was it on the down low even then?
Well,
I said, why are we making not that we should make a big stink about it, but if we're going to be this involved with this, Nobody said anything
Well, I
when
want
Trump
to
was
say,
in office.
I want to say, first of all, I don't listen to anything that Schumer says because he's ridiculous.
No, he's not the only one that said that.
I know, but listen.
They said it on the news that
Right.
these similar incidents have happened when Trump was in office too.
There were unidentified items shot out of the sky when Trump was in office.
They were saying something similar. Now I'm not just thinking they're making this up.
Right.
And I don't know how similar it is. It was still on the case of security breach from another country.
Right. Which we've always had that.
Well, why is this different?
Because items are being shot out of the sky. I want to know if that happened under Trump.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how specific it is and how similar it is.
I don't want to hear any Democrat or any liberal.
No, it wasn't that he was downplaying it,
right.
My concern is not even what you're saying. I'm concerned, of course,
right,
with now. My concern is why were we hush then?
Because they wasn't being shot out of the sky.
You don't know that.
Didn't I just say I want to find out?
That's what I'm saying. Until we find out, with other presidents in place, if things like that happen, and
we'll research that. I want to know because I'm gonna repeat what I said. I don't want to hear from Schumer.
Well, why are you saying it to them? Like they gonna tell you if they know?
Our audience.
Okay,
if
anybody listening in our audience, if you have the information, she wants to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
I don't really care now.
I want to know under Trump if unidentified items were shot out of the sky. That's what I want to know. I don't want to know that people saw stuff, and I don't want to know that. I want to know under Trump were there unidentified items shot out under the sky and we didn't know about it.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
So we'll look into that. And until
then, I don't want to hear from the media or Chuck Schumer.
Well, until then, we don't need to talk about it. We don't have no information on it.
What I'm talking about,
we're just saying the same thing you said last time. You're concerned
why
they're not being upfront.
Exactly.
I don't want to talk about this no more until we find out more information about it.
Well, I want to talk about it because I'm a prepper.
There's nowhere to go.
Well, here's what we're going to talk about.
We can prep.
Yeah.
Because of your concern, you let people know that should be a concern.
If I could talk, I could tell them. Well, what I want to tell people is the reason why I'm concerned about it is because I'm a prepper. And if you do not have your house where if the grid is attacked or anything happens where you no longer have electricity, you no longer have water, the water filtration system is compromised or anything, you will not be ready for anything that happens. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can prepare for everything. We can't. You never can prepare for everything because your house could be washed away. There's nothing you can do about that. But you got to get stuff in your house, perishable foods, in case you can't leave your house, in case there's some strike or something, and they tell you nobody can leave the house for, a week or something like that. You got to have perishable foods in your pantry. So when people say, well, what do you want me to do about it? I don't know. What should I get upset that there's objects being shot under the sky? I'm telling you what to do. And that's prep. That's another reason that you should be prepping and making sure that you're prepared.
Okay.
Emerald says, hi, ladies. J Boogie says, hello, beautiful ladies. M Perk says, hi, my sisters. J Boogie Snow says, how are these objects entering? That was the next thing I was going to say. Our airspace and traveling within the U.S. before being shot down. And Emerald is saying, I love the new hair, Lenore.
Thank you.
All right.
$29.99.
Was it $29.99 for real?
Yeah.
Or you just making
it
up
was about $20. Probably, this is not human. So it was cheap. $29.99, maybe $30.
And she only going to have it on till Thursday.
I think the cheapest I've had was those little ponytails.
And you got that when you had cancer, right? When you buying wigs
way
and stuff?
Before that.
Oh, I thought you bought.
I didn't lose my hair when I had cancer. It just kind of thinned out.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I want to know. The same thing Boogie said.
Okay.
Is
but talk more like you're saying on being prepped for it.
Prepped.
Regardless,
because your government's not going to tell you everything.
Your government may ever tell you what's shooting in the sky coming from China, Russia, Australia.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
But until then, I just wanted to bring the point out that kind of like what Schumer and other news people are saying, regardless of what the government tells us or don't tell us, we all of a sudden took heart in this in this administration, and that's what the questions have been coming up.
Right. And
was Trump so crazy then that nobody noticed that something was being shot from China?
And that's my disagreement.
I don't know.
Right. That's my disagreement until we research and find out.
We'll see.
Is I don't believe that we wasn't all up in arms. I don't believe it happened. So I don't believe Chuck Schumer, and I don't believe the liberal media until somebody shows me we shot objects out of the sky, unidentified under Trump. I'm not believing anything they say.
Or any administration, not so much.
Well,
just
I'm
Trump.
sure under other administrations.
That's what he said. He said in the past we had it always. Some administration have had some issues with the China object coming, or
it
Russia,
was a lot of
or some other.
It
crazy
was a
country.
a lot of terrorist stuff when Bush. Obama was president. Remember, they was in Africa. Remember the ship that was taken, and he had sent the guys over there to free them.
Yeah.
He had to go free that military lady that was caught in the hospital. We got rid of Bin Laden. It was a lot of stuff going on.
And keep this
Obama.
in mind. I think when these objects, unfortunately, are coming from other countries, those are obvious, and we would think our security would take care of those right away, let us know what's going on. It's the September 11 situations that make people nervous, because these are people who are coming from these countries, infiltrating in how we live.
Right.
They were pilots that flew our planes.
Well, what Jay
that said, "Doo-doo-doo-doo, let me crash into the building."
Right.
That's some things you need to be.
That's what I'm saying.
Well.
It's like what Jay Boogie's saying. How is it even getting to the point where you're even over our airspace? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
No, not over our airspace. I'm saying aside from what you're saying, which I totally agree with.
Right.
I'm saying we got to even still be careful, and that's with the China and the TikTok.
Right.
Where people are in our country getting a little job as a pilot.
Right.
Flying our planes as a pilot. And crashing our planes as a pilot.
I want to go back to, even if I'm thinking of the movies, I don't care. Okay. I want to go to the movies. Excuse me, every movie where there's a person in the sky.
Okay.
They get something from the ground. You are in U.S. authority, whatever. You will be shot down in 10 seconds unless you identify yourself. Let's go to the movies. If that's only in the movies, then I want to be the movies.
Okay.
10 seconds. That's it. If you got something to inject yourself, you might want to do that now. If your radio's broken and you can't get to the person, you got 10 seconds, eject. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll look into that.
Well, we'll see. See, if y'all hear anything, let me know. Other than that, Jay Boogley says exactly, ladies.
Okay.
Until I hear that it happened under Trump, I don't listen to anything.
I don't need to hear that it happened or not happened. I'm just saying.
All right.
Why all of a sudden we're like.
Again, it's not all of a sudden. It's the first time in unprecedented, like CNN just said. This has never happened, but we'll go.
Oh, I don't think it I think it has.
CNN just said unprecedented. It's never happened. I've never heard. If any of y'all ever heard of it, please tell me.
First after all the years.
Well, we shot down 4 unidentified things in 3 days.
Oh, and then we still don't know where they came from.
So
I don't know. It can be totally within our country, right? Our area too.
I don't know.
So we never know. We're scared of drones and where they're coming from.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. From something that could totally annihilate the whole world to the Super Bowl. Again, this takes everybody's mind off of things flying over everybody.
Yeah, but there's nothing we can do about
prep, like I said.
Prep, like you said, yeah.
There is something you
prep
can do.
And pray.
Prep and pray.
That's all you can do.
Or you can say pray and prep.
Pray and prep.
Pray and prep.
No, pray, prep, and pray.
Pray.
PPP.
Okay. The real PPP loans.
Yes.
Pray, prep. You got another P other than pray again. Pray, prep, whatever.
I don't know.
Another P, y'all.
Okay.
So stupid.
Because prep is
but anyway,
so I can't say
Super Bowl 2023 final score results. I said I have no skin in the game because I don't care about
go either way, right?
Kansas City, and I didn't care about the Eagles. There was a part of me that wanted each team to win.
Okay.
First time I'm seeing 2 black quarterbacks, so I was happy about that. That was
mentioned on The View.
So that was either way.
So we do have black quarterbacks that can lead their teams.
Whereas people don't understand why that's important because they didn't allow black men to even play those positions.
They hardly ever played that. You're right.
So that is historic during Black History Month to have 2
black quarterbacks.
And then now you go with the whole controversy.
Sonny said more owners.
And now you go with the controversy when people start saying, well, what is black? Does what's his name, Patrick Mahomes, consider himself black?
That's not what he considers himself. Is he biracial?
See, and
Does
then
he
that
have
opens
a black
up
mom, a black dad.
That opens up the
he's
whole.
black.
See, that opens up that whole controversy. If a person doesn't
identify
themselves as black, do black people call him black still?
I don't know, because remember,
Mariah Carey, is she black?
Remember when Tiger Woods made a comment insinuating that he's not so much black, and somebody said, "Okay, black man, you drive down the street with his hoodie on."
He said he says
the cops pull you over.
He says that he doesn't say
him.
I'm a biracial man,
right?
And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
That's fine. He can call himself whatever he wants. He can say his mom's side.
I don't think it's anything
doesn't
wrong
matter.
With that.
We're saying in this country, unfortunately, people of color,
But what if
whether you identify that darker side of yourself,
right.
if you look like a percentage of a black person, you could be profiled. That's the thing we're trying to get them to see.
But then there's some mixed people that don't look black.
Yeah, we have family that don't look black.
Well,
they're biracial.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
And why should they? That's what I'm saying. So that's a whole nother controversy. We'll go in that.
But isn't that 2 different ways of looking at it? It's how they identify themselves. That's totally different than how you are being identified in this country. Looks at color.
In this country, Patrick is being identified as black.
Oh, okay.
So first 2 black African American quarterback. Whether he wants it or not.
You're in the black category, sir. But I don't want to sit over there. No, you come sit in the
Black History Month.
You're the black side.
You're a black quarterback. You and the other guys.
Yes.
So that's it.
Yes.
All right. So
okay,
it's
that is a topic by itself. Yeah. You're right.
So I didn't care either way because it was like, there was a part of me that wanted Patrick to win again because I kind of
4 years they won before.
Right. He's won twice in 4 years.
27, I think he
right.
said he is.
And then I also wanted the other guy to win because that would have been his first.
Yeah.
And the Eagles have been playing very good the whole
season.
Hurt
is a darn good quarterback. I know Mahomes was trying he did real good with that injured foot.
Yes,
and when he was running, I said, "Oh, he don't run that fast." But
he was hurt.
At least he got closer.
Right.
Hurt was like,
I felt like it was a good
2
game.
times, right?
Yeah, it was a good game. I liked high scoring games.
Yeah,
and I like where both teams are scoring. Now, so it was a good game.
Yeah, it was something. It was a call that you and other people were not happy about.
Okay, now Emerald says, let's not get that one started. Probably about the race thing. You're absolutely correct. All right, let's stay on topic here.
Okay.
All right, first of all, both teams I thought played well.
Okay.
All right, I'm not a football person.
We'll give them that, yes.
So if there's any guys in here, we're not going to talk sports that way.
In spite of, and Whoopi was really angry about it,
the turf.
Hurt even had to change his shoes. How slippery it was. And really, all this money, this one game a year,
right? And
you got some messy turf.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, with that being said, they both had to play on it.
Yeah.
So it's not like one person had an advantage
one side was it
over the other. Like they've been playing, like Kansas City been playing on horrible turf for the whole season, and now it's almost like weather. Sometimes bad weather works for the team
who are used to the bad weather.
To it. So
yeah, you're right.
Or sometimes the crowd.
Yeah.
If it's a loud crowd
and you can't hear yourself with the plays.
But if you used to it, the other team may not be used to it.
Y'all can mouth to each other.
So this one, it was fine. They both was slipping and sliding.
They were even with the even
very
playing
tacky turf
during
a Super Bowl. Where people slipping and sliding.
That don't make sense.
They should have just played on ice.
Especially
the way they was playing.
As special as this game is, you put money into this, that turf should be like, oh my God, like gold.
I agree.
Okay.
But they both were very well. Mm-hmm. They both did well. They both scored well. Both defenses as well. Mm-hmm. Kansas City, although I like Kansas City, y'all got lucky. I'm sorry. Yeah. You got lucky because you got a score on a turnover. Yeah. That was one.
Yeah.
And
two of them, I think.
And you also
was hurt fumble,
right?
And another one was a miss.
The return.
Yeah.
The guy ran all the way from the other side. The longest return in Super Bowl history, they said.
Okay.
Now, the other thing is that call at the end.
Yeah, him pulling that jersey. His right
You don't
hand
make
pulled.
those type of calls during a Super Bowl.
That's the back and forth because Mahomes even saw it. Pointing.
Right.
He grabbed it with his right hand. He did. And then the left hand, he touched him on the back.
Right,
so
right.
that right hand did grab his jersey.
Right, but everybody
That's
relax.
a hard thing to
That's
not
a
do.
tough one. And the ball wasn't even nowhere near the guy. He wouldn't have, if he would have tackled him, he still wouldn't have caught that ball. Yeah. It was so overthrown that it was ridiculous. So that
but
was
you feel like even if that wasn't called, that Kansas would still maybe had a chance still to
Kansas
win.
still would have won. They
down.
were already in field goal position, and he still would have kicked the field goal.
Okay.
That's how I felt. That call had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
But what it did do is it took the out of the win. When they won, everybody was
in the face.
When they won, everybody just was like,
because the dude who got called with the foul was the flag. He was like this because
that was a horrible call.
He was like,
that referee should not have during a Super Bowl. You don't do those type of calls.
I feel bad
because
for that guy.
It makes people go, "That's what we doing now during the Super Bowl."
Referee, we always had issues with that though. Because some people look at it, and then some people would have gotten upset if it wasn't called. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna get it hit either way.
So that was for me, the actual game. That was the highs and the lows of the actual game.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Now let's move on. Get to the more.
Or they even said too when they
get to the more controversial.
They had such a long time for the halftime because of the show.
Yes,
it gave them time to jail and to get themselves together. It gave even Mahomes time for his ankle to get better.
That's a perfect segue into the halftime show.
Yeah. Okay, girlfriend.
All right. Rhianna. All I know is, did I fall asleep?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
So you liked it. All right, here we go. Dislike. Go ahead.
The things I liked about the halftime show with Rhianna, because I do know majority of her songs because I'm still learning these artists. And
her songs are
like, that's Rhianna.
Yeah,
I'll hear, that's Rhianna.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot that's Rhianna.
She got a lot of songs,
and I'm like, okay, girl can do a whole concert.
Yeah.
I like how relaxed she was, and we all know why.
Do we want to start with dislikes first and end on highs? Start with what I didn't like.
What I didn't like.
Okay.
I didn't like that she didn't incorporate anybody else with her.
She
does duos with other singers. That would have made it like,
if anybody in the history of Super Bowl halftime shows needed people to come out on stage
other than yourself,
it's her.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe she didn't want to pay him. I don't know.
Rihanna. And those of you who are Rihanna fans, sorry, but you know it's the truth. Mm-hmm. Rihanna has never been a good singer. Mm-hmm. Well, I love her songs.
You mean she's not a ballad singer
No, she's not a good singer. She's like Madonna to me.
She has a sound. Gotta give her that.
She has a sound.
You know, it may be
and she has star quality.
Yes.
She's Madonna.
She's an entertainer.
Yes.
Her
Madonna.
Voice,
like a girl.
You may not want them to sing Precious Lord, take my hand.
No,
lead me
absolutely not. But
she'll do it in her raspy sound.
She has a sound. She has a star quality that's about her.
Yes.
Rihanna has the ability to walk into a room and everybody turn and go, "Who is that?"
You saw Michael Strahan was trying to talk to her. He was trying to chase.
He's such an idiot on national television.
Yes.
But
he's
anyway,
like a little puppy boy.
He's like a little young men boy. Fall to pieces when they get around Rihanna. But that's good. That's what I'm saying.
Beyonce too.
Yes. That's that star quality that she has. But when have you ever in the history of Rihanna seen her put on a good show, even in her own show?
Has she been by herself in her own shows?
Very few, and they've never been good. Nobody has ever said Rihanna's shows are good.
I've never heard that.
So what I thought she was going to do when they asked,
bring people out. Like Jay-Z and them did.
When she did.
I like when people collaborate with others and they bring them in.
When she did Work, I was like, I almost thought to myself, if Drake comes out on that stage we're losing it. We're losing it.
I know.
If Drake comes out,
yeah. So that was a disappointment there. You even gave me heads up. I don't know where you heard it from, that she was going to give maybe a tribute to Barbados.
I thought she was going to do
I would have
some
loved
kind
to
of
see some island fling,
some
coming
Caribbean
out.
dancing coming
and
out.
they just going around with the colors of the country, and just.
I thought I was going to get that.
As much that she has given to this her homeland.
Yes.
Have some little hint of it.
Yes.
And then that'll be your exit to go off.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
So that was those are the negatives.
Okay.
Moving she, whatever.
What
she
else
just
was
didn't.
negative? You were more negative than I was.
Yeah, I was much more negative.
I just wanted her to to collaborate.
I guess for me, she should have just had people come out with her. Because she's not that.
But you said she was mouth singing.
That was the other thing. She was lip syncing.
Was she?
Yes.
Okay.
She was lip syncing.
Oh, and that too. And then too. In all fairness, y'all, she's pregnant.
Well,
she out of breath.
All right. Well, let's talk about that then. Now,
I can hear her huffing.
With all the things that we said, that's negative. Do I now feel like there's a reason?
Okay. Why she probably
because Rhianna never did that even before she was pregnant. She never was like a dancer or nothing like that.
Okay, she did do some dancing.
She did some dancing.
In spite of being pregnant, she showed that she still got.
She has got to understand
some groove.
And I don't know why her people didn't tell her. She should have had people come out with her. She's had songs with T.I., Future.
I know.
Everybody.
But they had to probably pay them. She probably had to pay for all the stage liftings and things from the air and all the dancers.
Eminem,
she's had Drake our money and Eminem no money.
No, it's no money. This is all. They don't get paid for this.
They don't get paid.
They don't get paid.
So if she wants to bring Drake in, he don't get paid. Don't she have to pay him?
No, nobody gets paid. You come and volunteer your time.
But
anyway, it don't matter.
Okay.
So that was okay. Now, with that being said, this is a positive.
Okay.
All right. The dancers were superb.
Yes. Those dancers, your eyes stayed on the dancers. And I
like more than her.
And I like, well, here's the thing. She was smart.
She was off the camera a couple of times. We didn't even notice.
Here's how I felt. She was smart to have red.
Oh, yeah.
In the midst of all that white. You're going to see her anywhere. And even with her movements, you're going to see red. But that white, all that white and the movement, and I even love what she had on. They said she was giving homage to some designer. I love that first coat she had on with the part of her gloves.
Andre. You mentioned him before.
Is that him?
That's Andre.
That's something he would wear.
That was him. That was her. She gave a salute to him.
And I love that she was comfortable. She was at a football
very
game.
Very comfortable.
Had her little her shoes.
I
could walk on these
She
platforms.
looked absolutely beautiful.
She was comfortable.
And she looked beautiful.
Yes.
And she was pregnant.
Yes.
And she looked
and
like...
everybody saw the little pouch. Some people was concerned.
They thought she had just not lost it.
Afterbirth, and when a woman has a baby and she still has the pudginess.
Yeah.
If they kind of looked and went, you gonna say something? I ain't gonna say nothing.
I thought at first she was kind of just pudgy. But then I thought about it and I said, she holding on to that belly way too much.
And she's showing too much of it.
And she zipped her thing down.
Yes.
If you have afterbirth like that,
you try to hide it.
You wouldn't have your thing zipped underneath and a belt underneath
and
right
you
there.
wouldn't have your hands going like you doing that. You wanted people to see you got that little baby coming.
I like that. So I thought that was nice.
Okay.
I loved all red.
Yes.
I loved her whole... Rihanna is fashion. That's it.
Yeah.
Rihanna is... Now, for those of you, going back to... Emerald says there's going to be a lot of people upset with you for saying she can't sing. And Golden said, I couldn't click on this fast enough. And Annie Mae said, hello, ladies and everyone. Hey, y'all.
That's now, why you have to be careful with the can't sing. Because
hold on.
Some people think Macy Gray can't sing, and Willie Nelson.
Right.
That's a sound that they have.
All right, but everybody relax.
But I wouldn't want Willie Nelson singing Precious Lord, Take My Hand.
But here's the thing. I don't think. Here's the thing.
Okay, clean that up.
I'm not cleaning that up. She can't sing to me.
Okay.
What she can't do vocally, she does in other things. That's what I was saying. Like Madonna.
That's why I'm really careful to say someone can't sing.
All right, you are.
Because I like everybody's style that they bring to the table. When I use this as an example.
If they have a voice or something.
I use this as an example with my coworkers, because when I brought Macy Gray, and I said, what about this song, Macy Gray? Ooh, she can't sing. She sounds like she off key.
Right. Well, she always sounds like she high.
And I said, you don't like Macy Gray? I love Macy Gray. There's not that many artists out there, you guys, that I don't like.
Right.
Because if they come out with a style that's, what's
style.
his name? Lord, lift us up where we belong.
Joe Crocker, whatever.
Yes. He even has a weird sound.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay.
But
I'll accept it.
But my thing is not so much of sound.
What is it?
Mine is how you carry a song and how you, like, even the people you named who have an off kind of sound, like even Macy Gray and stuff, they still know how to carry that song and belt it out. Okay. Versus, in my opinion, Madonna, who to me can't sing.
But I like Madonna.
She's a performer. Rihanna is Madonna. We got 2023.
I just say we got to be careful when we say they can't sing.
All right, okay, whatever.
Remember, we got to be careful with that.
Her songs I love.
Yeah.
And I like her when she's with other people.
But why would you like a song from somebody that can't sing?
Because I like the song.
Because remember, what's the song?
You can have my umbrella.
No. What's the show? American Idol. She bang. Oh, God, she move. Yeah. Okay, we all know the background with that dude coming on. Yeah. And they made fun of people who couldn't sing on American Idol. Right. And we would laugh and pee on ourselves. Yeah. Well, let's just say, for sake of argument, he becomes a big star.
Exactly.
She bang. She moves. Yeah. We were like, ooh.
You were saying the same thing.
We have to be careful to say that we don't like that they can't
I'm not being careful. That's my opinion.
I think she can. I think she can sing.
Okay.
I don't think she can sing we start comparing it when I say who really can sing. I don't know. It's levels, don't you think?
No. I feel like, again, her star quality is like Madonna. It's the whole package. It's not one thing. It's the whole thing. But the problem that I have with Rihanna, in my opinion, she's not even as good as Madonna. Madonna could go by herself and still wow the audience. Rihanna has to have somebody on that stage with her. I don't know why she didn't bring anybody out.
Talk to people who have been to her concerts. How can you say that? Unless you've known or you can see an update of her concert. Because her fans is going to
her fans
look
love
at you cross-eyed and go, what's wrong with you? Oh, no.
Yeah. And you also, I'll say something too. Who were we buying tickets for that we were going to go see?
I was gonna say Diana Ross, Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson can't sing.
Janet Jackson,
there are times when you think
we gotta come out with another category, another description.
But
when you say people can't,
hold on,
there are people who
I got it.
Don't get near that microphone.
But the difference between Janet Jackson and Rihanna is Janet can dance, and you can still watch a whole show.
So what should we say when we say people can't sing, but we know they can? They can sing enough to have a style of music that will let them. It brings them through the door, because we know people that cannot sing and they need to be not near a microphone.
There are some people who, so you're saying I shouldn't say the word can't sing.
Yeah.
There are some people who can't carry a note at all.
Yes.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
Okay.
There are some people who can't carry a note at all. Rihanna's not that.
Okay.
Okay. But she's not Beyonce.
No. I don't, and I think some people hopefully got common sense.
All right.
Oh gosh, no, she's not like Beyonce. Okay.
Nicki Minaj can't sing to me. She can rap, but when she starts singing, go sit down somewhere. Yeah. That's my opinion.
Okay.
But Nicki Minaj can rap, and to me has more showmanship than Rihanna.
Okay.
Rihanna has to have somebody on stage with her. I don't know why she didn't bring anybody on stage with her.
Keep in mind that these artists that are out now, even the young ones, even the rappers that you are having me write names down, who can sit there and say, he is a good rapper, he's not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can give them little titles, because you listen to all these rappers, and I'm sure there's some that stick out better than others, right?
Yeah.
And some can you say they can't rap? No, they rap. They just don't rap real good.
It's something that can't rap, but it don't matter because people don't care about that anymore.
Yeah, they like their stuff.
All right, so with all that being said, again, I like, the fashion choice. I like the shout out to Andre. Yeah. I like how she brought her makeup line in. Yeah. That's when you saw her doing she has a new makeup line coming out. Okay. Rhianna is a billionaire because of her clothes and her makeup line. Smart. Okay. I think that's why she did this. Okay. Introducing her Fenty
maybe
line.
She wanted to be just focused on her, and that's why she didn't bring anybody else in.
Yeah, and then Rhianna don't care. Yeah, Rihanna's the type, she don't care. She'll go do the show and then go home and don't care what nobody says.
And get ready to have that second child.
Annie Mae says Riri was beautiful. When I saw the clip, I knew she was pregnant. Yeah, she looks good pregnant. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, can't carry it off. I think that's why she's gonna keep going back to back. Annie Mae said, did you see Chris Brown message to Rhianna? All right, hold on for a second.
You did?
No, I didn't see that. Mm-hmm. But let's talk about Chris Brown for a second. Mm-hmm. Again, unfortunate what happened between him and Rhianna. If that would not have happened, perfect if Chris Brown could have came out on stage. Yeah. He would have carried a halftime show.
But she didn't want that.
I know.
Yeah, it's about her.
Or him by himself. Could do a halftime show.
Well, yeah, he could, but this is about her.
I know. Yeah. Golden said, what is up with the color red everywhere in performances lately? Yeah, I don't know. I think people want red.
Red pops.
It pops.
Diana Ross wears it a lot.
Everybody's doing red right now. Mm-hmm. I agree. So I don't know if there's anything with that or...
I don't know. It's a color that does pop on stage. I can tell you that. It popped with all that white that was around her.
Jay Boogie No says Rihanna fans are waiting on new music. They're gonna be waiting a long time.
Oh, after the baby?
I don't think Rihanna. Why would you? You're a billionaire. You got a fashion line.
Well, remember, some people were taking up for her at the last award show. Yeah. Don't worry, Rihanna, that it's been 7 years or something that you haven't done. Mm-hmm. You do you. When you ready to go in the studio, you do you.
I would like to see new Rihanna music because who is she gonna go with? Like
what if she come out with something like for nursery for kids?
Now that would be nice.
Singing little lullabies or something.
That would be nice.
Or even Beyonce. I'm waiting for these ladies who are
to
now
do
moms.
Something different.
Yes,
to do something different.
Go down a different journey with the children.
Right.
And bring them in as far as their vocals.
So other than that, I guess again I liked all the music. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking to see if they said anything.
With the diamond, shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I like everybody lit up their little lights. Yeah. That was nice.
Again, you're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I love her songs. Mm-hmm.
See, and and it's just like Madonna. I can't like songs.
You like Madonna songs?
I can't like people's songs if they can't sing. That's why I was trying
to
say.
No. On the road again.
I like that song.
You like the song.
So I don't listen to them vocally like, oh, he can't sing. I'm not hearing the song.
Try to tuck away and it's clear. You said Macy Gray.
Yeah.
You try to walk away and you're done. Whether you like her or not, the song went number one.
I know. And people like the raspiness sound of her.
So all right. So
okay. So from Rihanna.
So there you go. She didn't bring anybody. They said that. What did Rihanna wear during her performance? We talked about that. That's what you said. Mm-hmm. She popped with the red. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a kind of a shout out. Also, the dancer's dress, Missy Elliott. Didn't you think of Missy Elliott when you saw this?
I thought of Missy and I thought of Kanye.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I thought of Kanye because they were different. It was
Kanye would have been if they was all in black.
Well, not so much the color, the style. The
style, I immediately thought of Missy Elliott.
Oh, the balloonish look.
The balloonish look. That's what I thought of. Yeah. And then, of course, her fans loved it. Mm-hmm. If Rhea is pregnant, leave her be. If she not pregnant and she just didn't want to meet your ludicrous snapback standards, leave her be. Either way, let her live. That was beautiful.
What's her fans' names? You know how they have different names?
You know what? I don't know. What is Riri?
Y'all know her fans' names?
Again, people were speculating if she was pregnant or not. She did come out with her publicist and say she is pregnant. Mm-hmm. And somebody made jokes about ASAP because that's the baby daddy.
The name is real cool.
Always pregnant.
That's what that's along the lines of what Anna said on The View.
What, always pregnant?
She didn't say always pregnant, but she said it's as ASAP.
Yeah.
Right away. Let's have another baby right away.
Yeah, ASAP. But somebody said that ASAP stands for something that's keeping her always pregnant. All right. Annie Mae said, Chris Brown message, you go girl. Okay, that's good. People need to just get over that.
Yeah.
That was how many years ago? And he was younger, and I haven't heard of him doing anything like that again to any woman or something.
Yeah.
So just
hopefully he's learning it.
Hopefully he learned his lesson. He's gotten over it. Golden said, love Riri music. Annie Mae says Chris Brown sent a good and positive message.
Okay.
So that's good.
So what's next?
Your thing. Super Bowl commercials.
Oh, did you guys get a chance to see? Well, one thing I did miss, and I got to go back and see the thing. I heard Babyface sing. I heard Chris Stapleton. That's my man.
He's on the begin before the Super Bowl.
I heard a little bit of him prior to that duo he did with my Stevie Wonder on the Grammys. When I heard him sing the Star Spangled Banner, I said, that's my new love right there. I love his voice. I love his runs that he does. He does better runs sometimes than some of us soulful people.
Right.
But I like a soulful sound that he has, and I love him.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to hear, what's her name, though? The black
Shirley Rapp.
They said she took us to church.
Okay.
I gotta hear her.
What about Babyface? What did you think?
I don't know where he was going with that.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't. Yeah,
was it good or not?
It was okay. It was like
but
boring.
That's somebody who I think can't sing.
Babyface can sing.
You like Babyface?
Yes, he can sing. I just don't like.
No, you're right. He's not as bad as.
He's not as bad. Yeah.
No. What's his name?
Who? Well, he sings too. You may not like him. And then make it last forever.
Yeah,
I still like him though. Keep Sweat.
Songs are good. Keep Sweat.
Okay.
Songs are good.
That's another one that people may not like the style.
You're right.
But hey.
All right, so commercials.
Okay.
That John Hamm and Brie Larson commercial was stupid.
It was a lot of commercials was stupid. I didn't like the.
What are you doing in the refrigerator?
What's his name?
What are you doing in the refrigerator? Well, you're a Ham and you're a Brie. And then they brought what's his name?
It must be the Ham and the Brie. That's this reason why.
Hellman's mayonnaise.
And what's his name? I'm gonna eat you guys.
Yes.
From Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Okay.
Stupid.
Some of these commercials.
Pete Davidson.
They had
cryptocurrency exchange on Coinbase. Let's see. They got
Did you see some of them?
Oh, that was embedded in the Super Bowl.
Did you like the Kevin Hart one?
What was his?
His was
I missed that one.
What? It was the betting. And he was
different
artists in
there.
Yeah. He had Ludacris.
Okay.
All
right. That was all right.
What about P. Diddy? Diddy doesn't like
That's so stupid.
Diddy doesn't like this.
Diddy don't like
Uber.
Diddy don't like.
Diddy not laughing.
Whatever.
Diddy's not think.
Diddy not laughing. Diddy not. Diddy. Okay.
And they redid.
You really want to talk about Diddy?
No, they redid some. This is how we do it. They redid a lot of old songs.
He just put in
Uber one.
He just did all the stuff that was old songs and just had people put Uber in it.
Diddy likes this.
Diddy likes that.
It was the cuteness too.
And the people was like this.
Okay, you remember you was telling our audience the Dorito one with the triangles.
That was stupid, but it was cute.
I get it.
Jack Harlow because you know why he did that?
You
know why he did that?
Why?
Because he's a white rapper.
Yeah.
And people's like, he just doing that to make some money.
Okay.
And as soon as he make money, he'll go on to something else. So that's why he said, I'm done with that rap. I'm going to do triangles. I need a new angle.
Missy Elliott was like, why you leaving rap to go to...
Yeah, Missy Elliott was like, I thought we was going to do something. No, I'm doing the triangles.
And then
Elton John at the end wins.
Won the award. Playing on a triangle organ. That was cute.
That was cute.
I get it.
So
and the model come up with the dog.
With the dog and the triangle. So even if Jack Harlow moves to something else, he still ain't gonna be ahead of everybody else.
Oh,
that's kind of what
that's
being funny. That was funny.
That was cute. That was
okay.
Cute.
That was funny.
What'd you think of? People said J-Lo and what's his name, Ben Affleck. He had a better energy in this one. Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Oh, I didn't see it. What was it?
He was playing a Dunkin' Donuts person at the window, drive-through, taking orders. Do you know who I am? And the one lady wanted to take a picture with him, and then J-Lo drives up and said, "What are you doing here? Why are you here?"
Oh,
I thought you were for work.
Okay.
Grab me a glaze, and he gets out of there.
Did you see the commercial that's upcoming for the Air Jordan shoe?
No.
With Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They coming together again.
What's going on?
And they're doing the y'all saw it, right? Air Nike, Michael Jordan.
You're kidding.
The backstory to how that shoe, it's a whole bunch of controversy.
It is.
And guess who is Michael Jordan's mom in the movie? Viola.
Oh my goodness.
And it was showing all the controversy.
Why is there controversy?
But you know that's going to be a good movie.
Yes. What's the controversy?
Well, you got to go see the movie.
Storyline. Okay. Michael Jordan.
They did the shoe
Air
before
Jordan.
He was even famous.
Wow.
They put millions of dollars into him. And they was like, you spending all this money on this guy, you don't even know if he's going to be any good or not.
Oh my God. That was a good investment.
And they had his mom and his dad, and Viola plays his mom.
Oh.
They never showed who's playing Mike. Are they ever going to show Michael Jordan? I thought that was good. Okay. That's going to be good.
Okay.
The Eminem one was stupid.
Maya, I'm tired. That one had a help sign behind her, like "Help me." That was cute.
So Maya Eminem.
Maya M&Ms. Okay.
I thought that was.
Did I like? Did not like. I didn't like the Serena Williams. She had the one with the golfy. That was kind of funny. But the one when she comes in and kind of and motivates the team or whatever.
I didn't see
that was kind of boring. But one I wanted to tell my sister. One I did like.
Oh, we ain't got to that yet.
Okay, when you get to it.
This one was stupid.
Which one is that?
With what's his name?
I thought it was kind of cute.
You like that?
It was Netflix. He was promoting Netflix, and he was in each type of show that Netflix is known for.
Yeah. You like that one?
Yeah, I thought it was cute when he played with the.
What about that creepy one with the rabbits? That new, it's like Netflix. It's a new streaming service, and they saying the rabbits is they was coming and pulling people away from what they was doing. No, you didn't see that one? Did y'all see the creepy one with the rabbits? They giant rabbits.
No.
And they was pulling people out their house, off their job.
Oh, no.
All this stuff. No. It was weird. Rabbit hole.
Oh, no. Rabbit hole.
Going down the rabbit hole.
I did like the one about rock. You know how people always say you're a rock star. And they had real rock stars.
Yeah.
Not a rock star.
The rock stars were upset.
And the black guy was getting ready to say it in his little his workshop. He said,
you're not a rock star.
I almost said it. You're right.
Oh, Breaking Bad. Those of us who are
Breaking Bad fans.
Breaking Bad.
They did do like even
the whatever this is, kettle corn or whatever this is.
And John Travolta with
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. So they took us back on some shows.
Yeah.
So okay. To the melody.
Okay.
Summer breeze.
Yeah. I bet you if Olivia Newton-John was alive, they would have made them be together.
Yeah.
And that was their house. I bet you that's what the original premise was. What happened to Sandy and what's his name years later, older, with T-Mobile?
Yeah,
that would have been
really
cute.
Nice.
Let me see. I'm just going through here.
One thing was it one of the Jonas Brothers and his wife? Don't you guys get tired when you're on hold and they playing that music?
Oh yeah,
and they was
yeah.
I said, okay, I got to get in that frame of mind to do something to the music as I'm listening on hold.
And the lady
for
said,
an hour.
Yeah, you'll be. Are you guys still there? And they was like, yeah. And then they went back dancing.
That same old
again.
Song we hear on a lot of they dancing together.
Yeah.
I said that was cute.
Oh yeah, they did this one.
They took
Clueless.
us back to Clueless.
There's a Diddy one.
The Uber one.
The Uber one. Diddy don't like that. Oh yeah, what's his name?
Yeah,
Pepsi.
I like
he
that.
was saying I'm acting.
He's showing the different emotions.
Am I acting or do I really like this?
And he told one little guy off, "Shut up, you."
Yeah.
I'm showing emotion.
Yeah. Yeah. Steve Martin. He says, "Do I really like this new Pepsi, or am I acting?" And the guy says, "You buy it, and you can tell.
You tell us if it's good.
You'll tell us if you like it or not."
That was cute.
So that was a lot of commercials. Okay, with all of that being said, hold on, let me make sure somebody said something. Golden said Stapleton was so good, always good. He's a good Chris Stapleton singer, excellent.
Yes.
Jay Boogie says I like Snoop Dogg commercial. Oh yeah.
Now Snoop Dogg. Not when he wear those shoes.
Here's the thing, y'all.
And it's foot on the table.
He look like an old man in those shoes.
Foot off the. Thank you. I don't think Snoop would wear those shoes.
Rappers are not gonna be wearing Skechers.
They figure if he's going to show it, maybe that'll spark something.
He looked like old man Snoop with those Skechers on.
The old man Snoop is exactly it.
That looked like something my dad would wear.
Thank you.
Skechers.
And my dad does wear them.
He probably does have Skechers. So that's not. I know they're trying to make them hip. Not with Snoop.
I get it.
Not with Snoop.
Did you like the one with the babies? It was it was one E-Trade. And the little babies were doing the talking and the negotiating. And
I didn't see that one.
It's just cute when you see babies talking like that. He grabs his little drink. They both grab their drinks with the straw. And how they just make them talk like they're having a conversation as grown men with E-Trade and all that. Okay. So that was cute. All
right, so the commercial you loved.
I got to look at the name of it.
She loved that Jesus one, y'all.
Yes, you guys. It was two of them. It was one that... I started seeing it was a guy singing, and I started seeing clips of anger.
Yeah, these angry people.
Love your enemies. The January 6th incident. They would catch images of people.
People
fighting each other. A black man and another black man. An audience doing this.
White people with white people.
Just
black
anger.
People with white
and
people.
And not getting along. And not loving somebody.
Every race.
And I said, it was Jesus. He gets us. He loves all of our, he loved our enemies. He loves the people we don't like. He loves the people we hate. And I said, what a wonderful commercial for this time, this day, this season. Because even with the insurrection going on, and you got anti-Semitism comments from different entertainers and basketball players making comments about blacks and police brutality, racial profiling, not trusting our government. You even have the ugliness in our politics. Meanness. And we got to remember, those of us who know Jesus and have accepted him as Lord and Savior, he wants us to love our enemies, but he loves all the people we hate.
Right.
He loves Jews. He loves blacks, people of color, Asians, all of that. He loves the world, and I love that. So, and it was showing the other side of it, be childlike.
Yeah.
Because one of the scriptures in the Bible said they became as far as a child's innocence, knowing Christ as a child, knowing God, loving your neighbors as a child. Because a child don't see color. When he's 2-3 years old, he gonna hug the little black boy, the little white boy. He don't see, I don't want to touch her. So I love these two commercials that did air during that.
It said, back in Jesus' day, children weren't regarded the same way they are today. This made his teachings around the value of being childlike countercultural. Jesus taught, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. And he lived it out. Childlike in humility, compassion, and gentleness. What can we learn from his example today? So you like that commercial. Somebody paid a lot of money for those commercials.
I really love the love your enemies, because that to me is so much hatred and dislike.
Right.
Not taking the time to know about each other and learn about each other's ignorance on all angles of our different backgrounds and ethnicities. We got to keep.
But look who they paid for it. Company of He Gets Us, LLC. They paid for this. So you wonder who helped pay for that.
I know.
Like, where they get their money for this.
Right.
Because it was undeniably Jesus. They didn't say God.
Yeah.
They said Jesus.
Right. And some people may take offense to that.
Right.
Because they may serve a different.
So that was huge.
Faith.
That was huge to have a Jesus commercial during the Super Bowl.
During the Super Bowl. That's true.
All right.
Okay.
So that was it. You have anything on that one?
That was it.
Now, speaking of you talking about getting along, everybody saying something together.
Here, see?
NBA fines Nets Cam Thomas $40,000 over his anti-gay remark during a post-game interview.
See?
Now,
Cam, you need Jesus.
Well, no. Hold on. Let's say.
I'm sorry.
Cam, what he said is what every, that's like you hear every
person
black dude
that have a problem.
You hear every black dude saying it,
Okay,
really.
what did he say?
You know how black men will say something like, Yeah, man. So make sure when you go in the kitchen, make sure you get you a hot dog. No homo. He said no homo.
What did he mean by no homo?
You know how they always say something? You don't know probably. It's like a a slang. Or they'll say the word pause. They'll be like, "Man, I saw you eating a hot dog, no homo." But yeah, I saw you eating a hot dog yesterday. They always put no homo like I ain't trying to be nothing, but I'm just trying to say.
Does that mean something though?
That's like a slang that they say and out on the street and stuff. No homo or pause. They'll say the word pause.
I'm just trying to understand, what does it mean when they do that?
Like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
But I guess I'm trying to go deeper into talking about going to get a hot dog. What could be gay about that?
They think you showing a man eating a hot dog.
Oh, really?
It's stupid, but I'm just saying.
And he said it, must have said it out loud.
He said it in a post-game interview, and he has to understand you can't say the same stuff you say on the street.
Yeah, like you talk to your boys.
Like you can't say the N-word.
Yeah. With
the A on the end. Yeah. Not in an interview.
Not in an interview, yeah. Or disrespectful to a woman, calling her out of her name.
Well, you shouldn't do that anyway.
Well, I'm just
saying. But I'm saying
not
slang.
Out of her name.
I'm saying slang.
Slang for names that you may call her. Not
mad at her. Yeah.
Not that.
This is not mad at anybody or derogatory. This is like,
but aren't there names that they still give women that?
No, not if it's not derogatory. This is all not derogatory. This is not angry at somebody or saying something negative. This is a slang that people use on the street that you have to understand when you get in at your company.
We got in trouble for using OG at my job.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You making it sound like it has to be an angry word. I'm saying OG.
No,
I couldn't say OG when we were talking to...
No, not angry. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. But we said OG, and our HR called us in and said, we've been hearing that you calling your manager OG.
You can't say OG.
We said it meant old girl. Oh, you can't say that because
you can't
say
like
that. I'm like, wow.
Old girl or old gangster or whatever. You don't say OG.
I get it now.
That's okay. So that's kind of what he did by saying no homo.
Okay.
You can't do that. It's like saying OG. It's like saying pause. It's like saying the N-word.
Keep your private, your conversation with your family, your relatives, whatever, not in public.
Yeah.
Like with a microphone to you. Yeah. So be careful.
Or if you do, understand you're going to get fined $40,000.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Or you're going to get in trouble.
Okay.
So that's all. I'm
surprised that they knew that was an anti-gay remark. That's why I'm asking you.
It's not an anti-gay remark, but it can be construed that way if you take it that way. Like OG. OG is not a bad thing, but if that lady took it that way, then it is.
That's true. Yeah.
So that's why they do that. Pause, or the guys on the street to say no homo.
That's a hard one, you guys. We have to really be careful if we're in that setting. To be careful how you speak to the media or to anyone else.
You can't say that.
Wow.
Or the N-word.
$40,000 lesson here.
$40,000. Okay. So I say all that to say it's different when you in the corporate world and when you are in the public, like how he was on the interview.
Okay.
What are you doing? Moving your wig?
Yeah, it's itching. You know how people's hair be like, and then their hair move?
Y'all to do this and the whole hair
moves.
All right. Real quick. Okay. Halle Bailey and DDG.
What's going on? Because you left us hanging. Is this for real with them breaking up?
I talked about her wearing the shirt, right? That Ruby Rose said was her shirt. Where did we leave off? We probably was all the way. Okay, real quick. I can't
remember.
Halle posted her on her story of her wearing this shirt, a t-shirt. She was at his house. So we obviously know they still together. Okay. And Ruby Rose, his ex-girlfriend, DDG's ex-girlfriend, posted, why you let your B wear, I'm paraphrasing, you letting your B wear my stuff. That was apparently she's saying that was her shirt that was left behind at his house.
My, okay.
According to DDG, he's saying that don't have nothing to do with you, whatever. In other words, he was saying, I don't tell somebody what to wear, what not to wear, or whatever. And then now he being dragged because people like, why is Ruby Rose's clothes still at your house?
I was getting ready to say that.
If you wear her no more.
I don't think Halle would probably put it on.
She could have thought it was his sister's shirt or something, not your ex-girlfriend's shirt.
This is your ex-girlfriend shirt I have on?
So then to make matters even worse, when they was arguing, because it's obvious they was arguing, because he stopped following her, took her pictures down. She stopped following him, took his pictures down. Apparently he DM'd in Ruby's and asked her, "You still in LA?" And she said yes. Kind of almost insinuating, let's get together, let's hook up. Mm-hmm. And then she said, I'm paraphrasing it, you would be the person that would DM me because you got an argument with your girlfriend. And then he said, you right, maybe I should wait and heal. Stupid. So then
he's young. He's
25.
Yes.
So then what I think happened is, I think he got, and I'm all speculation, I think he got upset because he saw some other dude around Haley and thought that she was flirting too much. And so he felt like, I'm breaking up with you because DDG is, he like the type, when he go out, he don't even look at nobody.
Insecure.
Yeah, well, no, he don't look at no woman. Mm-hmm. So he probably feel like you should do the same thing.
Okay.
When you out, I don't want to see you flirting with dudes and stuff because that makes me mad. Mm-hmm. And I think she probably did or whatever. She probably did, or he thought was flirting and got mad, mm-hmm. and then was like, I'm going to stop following you. They young. I told you these they young and stupid. And then said, I'm going to make you feel the way I feel. Let me holler at Ruby or whatever. Oh, goodness. That could possibly be what happened, or it could be something totally different. Mm-hmm. But the bottom line is, they're together. Ruby was wrong for leaking the message that he sent to her. Mm-hmm. And she was also wrong, in my opinion, for making a comment that Hallie had on the shirt that she left behind. Why you got to say all of that on the internet? Just leave it alone and move on. Okay. His other girlfriend, Kennedy, don't say nothing. His ex-girlfriend. She don't say nothing. Kennedy don't go in the media or on the news or nothing.
Okay.
So people, he hoping Ruby, this is my advice to him. If you know she messy and you know how she is, why are you even contacting her?
Thank you.
You need to block her. You need to lose her number. You shouldn't even be talking to her.
Thank you.
Asking her where she gonna be in LA or nothing.
So it is true that they are not together.
No, they together now.
They are.
Yes, because he filmed today and she was there during the Super Bowl.
See, these kids.
Hallie is not. He can't be bringing all that drama in and out of her life. She's an A-list star.
Yeah.
Getting ready to be an A-list star.
Yeah.
When The Little Mermaid hit, did you see the Super Bowl commercial with Disney?
Yes.
She was one of the people they showed.
Yeah. She's elevating bigger in a different arena.
So what I hope don't happen,
be messy.
I like both of them together. I think they're cute together. They seem like they have fun together. I like DDG. You know, I follow DDG. I'm a DDG fan. Mm-hmm. I followed him ever since he was a teenager. So he's a good guy, in my opinion, from what I've seen.
Okay.
Has a good family. They all good. Good people. From what I've seen, I like Haley. I think they should, just keep it off the internet. Mm-hmm. All this other stuff.
Though, because they're young.
And I'm hoping that when she don't blow up, he don't become Bobby Brown.
Because you got to think about it. I know.
Not fighting. Bobby Brown or Mariah Carey.
Oh, Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. Where people moving him out the way, he getting out the car too, and they moving him out the way. He holding the purse. And if he does, can he be like Stedman? I'm okay with holding the purse. I got my own thing going on. I'm good.
Thank you.
So that's all.
It's nothing like a woman that's in that arena with a confident man.
A confident man. Or vice versa. The husband is like Denzel Washington. His wife is confident.
There have been times when she and him, and they'll push her aside and
he'll say, "No, my wife. Bring my wife over here."
Paulette, come on. I like that.
But she has to do that.
Yeah.
If not, he'll be holding the purse back in the limo.
DDG, you're going to have to hold the purse a few times because she's getting ready to blow up.
Yeah.
With Disney.
Yeah.
And the Color Purple.
Color Purple, too. Ridiculous.
Yep.
So he'll still have his same YouTube stars. Mm-hmm. I mean, people, fans.
I'm hoping to.
Like me and people that watch him all the time.
How do you think, aside from him, the man we kind of like, depending on where he's at in his secure moment, because he's young, how do you think her sister's going to be with the whole fame with her?
Well, she has another TV show coming out.
Oh, really?
I believe so. I thought I saw the preview.
I always question that because
one sibling is more
like with the Toni Braxton. And she's being...
Well, that's different.
Well, I'm saying as far as I'm seeing similarity as far as
you know who
one
their
family member may go bigger.
You know who they're closer to?
Who?
Tia and Tamara. Because both of them started off together famous. One could be more famous, get more gigs than the other one now.
I don't know.
I see them more closer. No, than what you said, not Toni Braxton. Because they wasn't famous at all. Tia and Tamara were famous at the other one wasn't. Tamara wasn't until she got on the Real. Then they both was working.
Okay.
Now both of them are neither one of them are on anything. They both are on social media right now.
Okay.
So I see her and Chloe more closer to Tia and Tamara.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
But I'm proud of DDG. He got his whole family on. They all making money. He's a nice guy. He's a good guy, which I think that's why she's staying with him.
Okay.
He's just no more drama. Just leave it alone, dude. Okay. No more. You gotta go and
sing.
Did
you think what's his name?
Hey, Hallie is that one.
Was at first begging for his wife back.
Who? You right.
Then what? Blurred Line.
Yeah.
Him.
And then he stopped.
Yeah. He let it go.
Okay. But she's one of the ones you hang outside her window and you beg for her to come back.
Good woman,
nice. And
nice.
I like her. And the reason why I believe she's nice in person is because his family, because I follow all of them on YouTube, they said she's nice in person.
Oh, okay.
And they said I would tell you if she wasn't.
How is his family?
They cool. They ghetto, but they cool. Ooh. Yeah, but they nice though. Nice people.
Okay.
They're the ones that said she's nice in person.
Okay.
And they said, y'all, if she wasn't
she's real.
She's real. She's a nice person in real life.
Okay.
So don't mess that up.
So he did an upgrade compared to the girl he used to date.
Yes.
Okay.
Big time upgrade.
Wow.
Because Ruby's a harlot.
She's probably jealous.
Okay. Very jealous. But he shouldn't be DMing her.
Thank you. Don't even go near her.
Thank you.
She's gonna make you miss out on this one.
Because she seemed like the type, one shot, that's it, buddy. The next one, you're out of here.
I agree with my family. I should let you go.
And everybody else. Beyonce.
Okay.
Speaking of which, pastor rebukes Christians going to Beyonce's concert.
You got time for these next two? Because this is about the church. This one and the next one is about church.
You'll bring this up tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy.
Tomorrow we really gonna talk about this. The pastor, you gonna keep this up on the thing? The pastor rebukes people for going to Beyonce's concert. I want to talk about that.
Okay.
And then this one, Adrian, the one that's married to Israel Houghton, has a new show coming out called Love for the Ages.
You told me about this show, and I'm just trying
everybody relax and calm down.
You guys look this up.
This is gonna be a hot show tomorrow because we're gonna I'm gonna touch on. You know what? I'm going to talk about Michelle because everybody who keeps calling Beyonce a witch and all this, you know who she's friends with, Michelle Williams.
Right.
And who's a gospel singer. She's had it.
Yes. Nobody can say no.
And she's had it. She's done with people saying that about Beyonce. Why would I be with a witch?
Who cares if people calling her?
All right, so we'll talk about that.
You know you're not one, don't worry about it, girl.
So that's what we'll talk about.
And half the time, the people that are rebuking you and telling you, saying this and that,
they don't even have
their own say. They got mess in their own lives.
All right, we'll talk about this tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll end on your Donkey of the
Day.
Charlamagne the Guy from the Breakfast Club gives Chris Berman Donkey of the Day.
What did this man say?
Now, I don't think he should get Donkey of the Day, but I understand why he's getting it.
Okay.
He made a comment that the two black quarterbacks, you know who he is, right?
No.
So he's when you see his face,
he's a radio person, a TV person?
TV.
Okay. Has his own show?
Yeah, he's on all the time. Okay. Yeah. Presented a historic matchup for several reasons Sunday night. But one of the most relevant storylines leading up to the big game was the fact that it was the first NFL championship game to feature two black starting quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Naturally, the subject was discussed across the sports media landscape before and during the game. But one reference didn't go over well. It was his. We have two African-American quarterbacks starting against each other in the Super Bowl for the first time, Berman said. Fittedly.
Also, of course, two African-American quarterbacks starting against each other in the Super Bowl for the first time, fittingly. February 12th is Abe Lincoln's birthday. Here we go with the highlights in case you missed it.
what he's trying to go with?
I missed it.
Because Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. So he's saying there's 2 black quarterbacks.
They's free now.
They's
free to play
That's
quarterback.
how black people and other people probably took it. I kind of feel like I know what he was saying, but that was a dumb reference.
Was it needed?
He didn't have to say that. He could have said 2 black quarterbacks fittingly. It's Black History Month.
Yeah.
Isn't that what?
That too.
But Abraham Lincoln, we were still slaves after that. Juneteenth, half the people in the country didn't even know they was free until they had to go to each place in Graham.
And how long?
Then once they was free, they was run out of town by the KKK.
And how long did it take for a black man to even play?
Then we would still had to drink at different fountains. So
Today is Abraham Lincoln's birthday. How fittingly. Oh, come on, 2 black quarterbacks.
But I understand what he was
free now. You's free to play. Master Maine and let you go free to play.
God.
Okay.
So I kind of understand.
And he didn't get fined $40,000.
No, he probably gonna come back and apologize.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, that wasn't the same as saying what Cam said.
Well, because of a homophobic thing. This is a slap against black as far as Lincoln being Lincoln and stuff. Now we got to start being careful with the fines and stuff and what people are saying stuff. Because now people going to go, well, what's his name said something about homosexuals on the such and such. He didn't get fined.
Right. So I think it was, for me personally, if you white and you out there, in my opinion,
like the same thing you telling the black guy.
In my opinion,
be careful how you
I would just not say nothing in open public. Maybe with your friends, you can say that, your black friends, and they'll understand because they know you.
At the table, like Michael Strahan and all of them.
Yeah.
The black guys wouldn't even say that. They wouldn't even say, look, it's Abraham Lincoln's birthday today, and we got 2 black quarterbacks. Boy, we've come a long way. We's free now. They wouldn't even say that.
My thing
I don't know what made him
is,
think to say that.
If you are on a platform or you're in your job or whatever, as much as you can, I wouldn't touch any controversial subjects.
Right.
I wouldn't say anything about black. I wouldn't say anything about women. I wouldn't say, oh, that skirt looks good on you today if I was a guy. Even though you may not be like, oh, I wasn't saying it like that.
Right.
I was literally saying that I like that skirt on you.
It's a really nice skirt.
Just don't say nothing about her skirt. Don't say, oh, it's great we got a new black supervisor now. And you white. Yeah. Just don't say nothing. Let a black guy say that. Let a black guy say, oh, it's great we got a black supervisor now. Don't you say Lord. It. Okay. If you're not gay, don't say anything about anybody gay.
Yeah.
If you're not fat, don't say anything about anybody fat.
Or like you said earlier, using your comfortable language, your slang
around people,
around others in your group, your circle.
Would you be in a board meeting and somebody like me come in and you say, Kim, Helen, can you get that other chair that might be more comfortable for her? In front of everybody.
And we would laugh because we know what she means. She a big girl. She need a big chair.
Get a big chair.
Get a chair that's
Let me
make the comment.
Or
you think that chair's strong enough for me?
Or let another fat person in the room make that comment. Kim,
I sat in that chair before and it did.
It's not comfortable.
It's not
girl, go get that chair over there.
I'm telling you right now. From fluffy girl to fluffy girl. You need another chair because that one didn't do well for me last time. They will understand. And they will receive it.
Not a skinny girl saying it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or not in mixed company.
Yeah.
If you my friend and we talking and you say, girl, that chair, when you go in, get those chairs that don't have the handles on the side. Because you're not going to be able to get in there with the handles. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. And then too, be careful when you people in general, when you talk about when you touching people's hair and complimenting it and don't do that.
I'm used to white people touching my hair though.
Yeah, you are. We're jokesters. A lot of times we put fun to it. Like I keep telling the story about one of my coworkers who was in a room talking about dating, by interracially dating.
A color girl.
And he said he was not as old as me. He said, I dated a color girl.
And you said,
I said, what color was was she?
And he probably turned bright red.
He turned red. Everybody laughed. I said, what color was she? I
See,
twice.
that's an example of what I
was laughing when
said.
I said it.
He should
had
have
to stop and go.
But he shouldn't
I'm
even.
sorry.
Why is he even talking about
He
that?
said, I'm sorry, I dated a black girl before.
See?
I said, okay. I said, you know you're not supposed to be saying color.
But why
at
even
your
talk
age.
about it at your job? That's what I'm saying.
We were
In
talking
mixed
about
company.
We were talking about by dating out of our race. We were talking about dating preferences.
Was y'all in mixed company?
We were in our you know how comfortable or not to talk about it, but be careful how you label.
Yeah.
And he said, I dated a colored girl too.
And you have to understand, let's say for the sake of argument, you do say something that's kind of,
yeah.
just apologize.
He
and keep
did. He
moving.
was sorry. He said, I'm sorry.
So Chris should just apologize. I'm sorry. I could have said Black History Month. I didn't have to say Abraham Lincoln.
I know. You took us way back when you did Abraham Lincoln.
Well, he was sad because it was his birthday. Abraham Lincoln's birthday and
two black quarterbacks playing on his birthday. Abraham would have sat up in his grave and went.
Right. And everybody knows he didn't free the slaves because he liked black people.
Right. He wanted to tax.
He wanted to keep the union together.
Yeah.
So
and make money off of us.
And make money.
We work and stuff. We got to pay
all
taxes.
right. So that was it. That was the whole thing with them.
Okay.
Did you have anything else?
No, we'll talk about those other two topics tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to have to talk
about... Anytime you talk about religion...
Beyonce...
You need a time to do it.
Christian people going to Beyonce concert and Adrian doing a show on couples going to an island.
Controversial
marriage
show for a Christian.
Yeah.
Not just for anybody, but a Christian.
And of course, anything else that happens between... We'll talk about.
Are
we going to shoot another...
Breaking news! Breaking news!
All right. Emerald says, thank you, ladies. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See you later.